So, Captain Hartzell greets everybody. Welcome, everyone. He points to IT3 and says, "A few of you might remember old IT here, the one that was supposed to get my scheme working with Robach. He's the reason we have guests instead of prisoners tonight. When I saw his homing beacon light up on my old receiver, I thought it was just another malfunction. Well, Enan spent all night analyzing the unit and signal, and it checked out. I knew we had a new station here on the ground. Now, if it weren't for this welcoming committee here," he says, motioning to the crowd, "I would already have questioned these people and announced any good news." A voice from the back suddenly interrupts Hartzell. "Like we trust you! I bet we would have never heard from them again. It wouldn't be the first time." Hartzell looks angry for a moment, and his voice takes on an overly defensive tone, almost threatening the survivors. "Well, of course it wouldn't be just me. I would have asked Crotala to join us, of course. Just like we always do here in our retreat, right?" The crowd grumbles in disagreement, but no one dares speak out again.
Grumble, grumble.
Hartzell remains defensive, but continues, "I know a lot of you don't trust me anymore to keep you safe. I know you don't all agree with me that hiding from the Empire should have been our #1 priority all these years. Well, maybe IT and his friends here have a way to improve our lot. Maybe even escape this planet, and still stay out of an Imperial prison or execution chamber. So, let's take a few minutes to ask some questions and see what everyone thinks." Well, we know what you guys should not admit being part of.
Alright, so, what is your first question?
Question. He's just like C2, right?
Yes, but
Yes.
he's
Well,
wearing C2's everyday clothes, not his
uniform.
because he doesn't want to fight the natives. Like, this is basically he doesn't want to get anyone. He doesn't want to look like he's on any side right now because as when the Tenebris shows up, everything is going to go down.
Yeah.
Ask your
I mean, honestly, I would figure your character, Talon, would probably be for their thing because they're CIS. Well, they're still CIS. That's why they're hiding from the Empire.
But unfortunately, they're weak-willed cowards and mostly organic.
Weak-willed. They've managed to survive on this deadly planet all these years.
Yeah, like little bitches.
Oh damn!
Look at them. Them cowering from the Empire in a backwater planet. They don't even have the ability to leave.
So, Hartzell turns over to I3 and asks how you guys found the ship. So the droid doesn't want to reveal its history in public and soon defers to you guys to relate the story.
So we came here, and there was this guy. He's already here, and
We threatened to kill him.
yeah, we threatened to kill him. And then it just so happened that standing behind him was this ship, and we were like, "Whoa, that's the ship we came here to investigate."
It was especially remarkable because we might have it might have taken us a few hours to find it if I had blasted him immediately.
Make a either charm, deception, or leadership check.
Ooh. It smells good at deception.
I could definitely use calm.
Although, actually, you guys are telling the truth, so I mean, I wouldn't argue deception.
2 yellow and a green.
But 3 yellow and a green. What is that?
Okay.
You can tell.
And Imala doesn't speak up. She lets them do the talking for her, I guess.
Amala's bad at talking. We've already established this.
Listen, it
It's
seems.
more of the hired gun, you know.
You're not even that. You're barely good at that. I mean, come on. You don't even use a gun anymore.
Maybe, listen. If things go tits up,
I thought it was pear-shaped.
So what's the role you're doing?
she can throw her lightsaber and chop off everyone's
Yeah.
head.
Which one is
Oh,
Ishmael doing?
Deception would be his best bet. He does have the 2 green and charm.
Okay, because I was about to say you're not really deceiving them. You're not telling them lies. You're actually telling them the truth. Surprisingly enough.
I mean, there's no point in lying. I have a ship waiting outside to blast them all if they do anything to me.
Okay. Well, they believe your story, but they're still like the crowd is still, not very, they're still very wary of you. They don't exactly want to.
They don't trust him immediately. He's a separatist super tactical droid.
And I am wearing a separatist flag around myself.
That's like if that's the worst excuse.
I'm wearing it as a skirt.
That's even worse.
It's like, oh look, separatists.
This is what I think of them.
Well, I used to. Now it's a cape.
That means it's still.
You even swore the separatist symbol on his cape at one point in the Gendy cartoon.
Yeah, but he didn't wear the symbol as a.
It's reversible.
Okay. Anyways, so then Harsel asks you guys about the state of the Empire, and the entire room, and particularly Kratala, become visibly nervous and depressed.
Oh yeah.
Currently, the Empire is going through a rough period as the Death Star has been eliminated.
Oh yes, there's this thing called a Death Star.
Oh. What's that?
Planet destroying space station.
Oh, well, it's a good thing that's gone.
Yes, it only fired once in its operational period. It destroyed the planet Alderaan.
You see a few people in the
But
crowd.
you fired more than once. Did you not know about the other times it's been fired?
No, I did not.
The Death Star has been fired several times in its operational period.
Well, yeah.
Mostly to destroy...
actually, out of game, the only reason you would know that is because of your...
There was
But they don't know this.
There was this little backwater planet called Jeddah that had a huge mining accident.
There was a huge mining incident on Jeddah that was caused by a firing a single little cylinder of the Death Star's cannon.
Did they even make an excuse for the other one time they shot?
No. It was an Imperial base on an Imperial controlled planet that had no native life.
But you would think like somebody like outside of like that wasn't on. You would think somebody would have questioned what happened to that base.
The rebels blew it up.
Well, here's the thing. I don't get paid enough to question Imperial authority because they can disappear me.
But that's out of game. Yeah. Anyways, back in game. So how did it get destroyed?
There is a group of rebellious...
Some bloody teenagers.
Well, there is a rebellion that is fighting against the Empire. Their strength is waning, but if they...
Are still no match.
They are attempting to dissuade the Empire.
Ah. You notice that the crowd is very curious about the rebellion, but it still doesn't give them very much hope.
Do not worry. I'm sure the Empire will fall one day. As all empires fall.
I think it's ironic that your character is the one saying this.
All empires fall.
Well, I think he could. I think he has the amazing ability to read the room.
Oh yeah, unlike C2, who Ismail actually knows how to read a room.
Like maybe saying out of the game. Do not worry. The glorious Empire will rise above this. Why, I am sure at the moment we speak, they are beginning construction on a bigger, better Death Star.
Alright, so finally, Harsel says, so what drew you guys in IT3 out here, and what did you guys expect to find?
Well, we are a mercenary group that go around the galaxy doing deeds for people.
Uh,
And we were hired it due to an incident that happened on the space station called the Wheel.
I
There was
see.
a wacko infestation.
Do you know what a rascal is? It's like a zombie,
Oh,
except worse.
that's what's a zombie?
You know how things when things die they stop moving?
Yes,
Well, they don't stop moving.
that's terrifying.
Yes, but this is worse. They not only do they
Actually, let me rewind what he says. Oh, that's good. That means your friends are still alive.
no, they're dead. But with this, it's worse because not only do they not stop moving after they die,
Which I don't think that's a big problem. I think that's fine. I want my friends
they
to still
turn
be
into
around.
a monster that kills other people and turns them into more monsters.
Yeah,
and it's a rapid infestation.
I think it would be better for me to give him a visual representation.
Because the thing is, because to be fair, the way you described a zombie to begin with, it's like, oh, that's not so bad. My friend's still around if they die.
I'm going to show him a recording of him turning into a wacko. Our friend turning into a wacko.
Oh, that is terrifying.
And
Now I
this
see
is-
why you're so afraid.
And this is the recording of him rampaging through the wheel.
Oh, wow. Now I see why you are so afraid of these things.
Yes, they are. This one in particular was incredibly durable, and and survived multiple thermal detonators before finally collapsing.
Alright, so eventually Harsel looks at the crowd and says, so I think we can definitely be assured that these people are not here to hurt us. So he lets the crowd leave, and it's just you. It becomes just you guys, him, and Kratala.
I must inquire, have you run into other people landing on this planet?
No. Well, yes.
I was about to say your earlier conversations implied otherwise.
Yes, we have.
Then why are you still here?
Because we are hiding from the Empire.
Have you not heard? Out of game, I want to say it's fun to be in the Empire today.
It's great to be in the Empire.
But in game, I definitely cannot say that.
So,
Have you-
While I can see the wisdom in hiding out from a superior force, this seems like an inferior place to make your home.
so,
There are plenty of other backwater planets that you could colonize.
so
like
Kratala
Tatooine.
walks over and she says, "So give us some more information. Tell us about the state of the galaxy and of cybernetics. Let us know more."
Well, as you can see, I'm an expert in cybernetics. You wouldn't happen to be. You seem interested in cybernetics. What do you know of such things?
I know many things. What do you know about adding cybernetics to creatures and modifying them for the benefit of them for their survival?
I have seen some papers on such a matter, but I feel like a first-hand experience with something like that would be more beneficial. And I can show you the latest in bearing and the socket joy painting for cybernetics and robotics.
And so she starts to give you some more detailed questions about it. So give me a medicine check.
Medicine.
Hey, what is the name of the giant
It's
captains
a
that were
D5
running on this
yellows.
planet?
The Nexus. What is it?
Okay.
5 yellows?
Yeah.
Out of game, what do those things eat?
Meat.
And how would you lure a bunch of them?
Meat.
Meat. Okay, you succeed at being able to hold a good conversation with her about this topic.
I'm also definitely cataloging everything that she says for future use in the synthetic humanoid project, which is what I'm now calling it.
Come, you should see my Tomorrow, in the morning, I should give you a tour of my lab.
Yes, my ship will be here, so I can do the same for you.
Isn't your ship already here?
No, that is my son.
It's complicated. Do not worry.
Okay.
um,
And if you imply his ownership
So wait,
again,
you mean you have gained enough intelligence to create an AI?
of course, it is child's play to create one.
now controlling them—that's another thing. Oh boy,
But
you
see-
kids can be a problem.
Yes, the greatest challenge is teaching them to be independent. Luckily, I have devised multiple simulations to achieve such results.
Oh yeah, speaking of simulations, I was just thinking while conversing with this person, it would be nice to put her mind through a neural network simulation.
Ah yes, I have not tested my simulations on an organic before.
It would help greatly benefit you to go through such a thing. It would allow you to think faster, and also will allow you to think in new ways that you normally would not.
All right. So
Would you be interested?
yes, that sounds very interesting. I can't commit right away to it, but we can hold discussions further about this as we give you a good chance to get to know our people.
Out of game, and we'll take her through the light course just so that I can get a brain map, and that'll be.
Now and then, so Kratala leaves and Harsel stays, and he says, "Now we must discuss our deal with Riom and how we wish to work things out. Now that you have found our ship and have discovered what you needed to. So obviously, we will want a share of the profits.
Obviously.
Profits are of no matter to me. I seek technology.
So what kind of deal are you willing to work out with us? In fact, you could probably pay us right away for whatever you wish to take from the ship to deliver to him right now.
We would.
Is there anything you wish to give him right now that you found of worth?
Is there?
Well, there is the whole of the ship.
Well, I don't think we could deliver an entire section.
Not with that attitude.
I mean, you can. I'll let you work that out. I'll let you guys work out how that's going to happen. But okay, so what would you be willing to offer? That's a big chunk of the ship.
Well,
I would say probably 10,000, no less.
That seems doable. But there is one thing. Your assistant, what was her name?
Kratala.
Kratala. She seems well versed in cybernetics and technology.
That is correct.
She would be a useful addition to our mercenary band if she were if she were willing. It would be acceptable to acquire her assistance on such a venture.
I can discuss that with her in private.
She will be paid extremely well. Like, how much? How much would you make average in a year living on this planet?
Well, currently we make nothing. We survive off of what we need.
Yes. Now, how would you like to? What would be an appropriate salary for an advanced cybernetic specialist?
Well, at a minimum, in the current galactic market, it's 300,000
$300,000 a year?
monthly.
Monthly? Let me see. That's not
It
how
is a
much.
rare profession.
That's not how much I make.
But
What's
that is because most of your resources are provided for you. Most of them work independently. Therefore, they have to purchase the material themselves.
Fine. We'll have to provide her with resources.
And the 300,000, and most of them work based off commission and not on a consistent paycheck. By the way, I wanted to do an outer rims just to see, like, a quick scan of the known outer rim planets.
Okay, hold on. Let me actually pull up a map so I know myself.